Hod Hasharon. A number of antiquities sites were discovered in the Hod Hasharon area. A settlement from the Bronze Age, a settlement from the Persian and Greek periods, and a settlement from the Byzantine-Roman period. At the end of the 19th century, the Bedouin tribe of Abu Kashk and the village of Bir Udash settled in the area. In 1912, a village of Malal was established, on land purchased by Hovivi Zion and Hatshepsut Yeshiv. Named after Moshe Leib Lilienblum, a bookman who was one of the leaders of Zionists. During World War I, the Turks expelled the lone settlers. After the war, the first workers' moshiv was established in the village of Malal, according to the ideas of Yitzhak Wilkansky Volkani, a Zionist who was an agronomist, economist and philosopher, an expert in agricultural crops who founded the Volkani Institute named after him. The idea was a seat where the land would not be private and would not be divided among the heirs because after a few generations it would be too small for agriculture. And therefore the land will belong to the national institutions. But every farmer will cultivate his land without sharing in order to create motivation. And without workers in order not to create social classes, which was later changed due to the need for working hands. However, mutual help between the residents, and a partnership in the purchase and sale of tools and produce, in order to streamline and reduce costs. During the Arab riots in 1921, the residents evacuated to Petah Tikva, and Arab rioters destroyed the settlement. Then they resettled. In 1924, on lands purchased from Sheikh Abu Kashk, the Moshava Magdiel was established by members of the Halutz Battalion, and the Moshava Ramatim by Jewish immigrants from the Netherlands. 4 years later, the Moshava Kfar Hadar was established by Jews living in the country. In 1933, the Moshiv Ramat Hashavim was established by immigrants from Germany. And the Moshiv Gavat Chen by Jews from Eastern Europe, named after the national poet Chaim Nachman Bialik. And in 1938, as part of a wall and tower, the Moshava Ramat Hadar, also Jews of German descent, was established. The settlements were based on agriculture and mainly orchards. During the War of Independence, the residents of the villages of Abu Kishk and Bir Udash abandoned the villages and were not allowed to return. In 1951, the Moshavat Ramatim and Kfar Hadar were merged into a local council, and in 1964, Magdiel and Ramat Hadar were also merged, all four becoming Hod Hasharon. Over the years the villages became urban. Today Hod Hasharon is a city with about 70,000 inhabitants.